to another video with Lock with Leilani. Who is Lock with Leilani? That is me. You guys already know. So on this edition, I'm going to show you guys some things that I picked up at Michael's. Today is actually Saturday. I'm going to try to, oh my gosh, I always say I'm going to try to get this video to you guys, but today is Saturday. Just know that I am going to try to share with you guys this St. Patrick's Day cake, probably before St. Patrick's Day, because I have something really cool coming up. I'm going to be doing something really cool, a collaboration of sorts. That's all I will say, and that is going to be for St. Patrick's Day. So you guys stay tuned for that, because that will be a whole special video on St. Patrick's Day. But I will be sharing with you guys a couple St. Patrick's Day things, kind of like a couple crafts all in one video. So this video, you guys will be getting a DIY. I'm going to be doing a DIY cake for Easter. It's going to be a DIY cake for Easter. I got this idea from Kelly all day. I have done a fake cake. I did get that idea from another creator, and I did tag her when I did make that particular cake, and I will be doing this one. I have made fake items before, but I got some inspiration for a recent project from Kelly all day, so thanks Kelly for that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making a small little cake. I think this particular Florifoam that I picked up is probably smaller than the one that Kelly had. Now I'm going to be making a little small cake and putting it inside of here. Right now I just have these cupcakes in here, and I usually just put like real cupcakes in here. I love the way these cupcakes look. I could probably try to make some fake cupcakes. I have not done that. I do have the little mini liners where I can make fake cupcakes, but I have not gone that far to do that. And so I'm just gonna do like a small cake like Kelly did, and I'm gonna put it in the center there. I think this cake might even be too small, but I'm gonna decorate it and put it in there anyway. We'll see how it goes. This will have to be cleaned out. I'm gonna have to rinse this out, take everything out of there, get rid of those cupcakes and such. But I'm gonna put this in there. Hopefully this is gonna work with the plan that I have. So what I'm planning on doing with mine is I picked up this Florifoam at Michael's. You can probably go to Walmart or Hobby Lobby and get it cheaper. I paid $3.29 for it, but I had some bucks from Michael's off, and I also had the 40% off app or coupon in the app, excuse me. So this one was $3.49, and then I'm going to be using some whipped clay because I used this on the cake. If you guys remember, I did a past video on a Valentine's cake. So this is what I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to be kind of like, I'm just going to like squeeze it out of the tube because it comes with a little piping on it, so you guys can see how it does that. So I'm going to just use mine like that. It air dries within 24 hours. Create fun designs using decorative tip by creating spirals, swirls, and circles. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to use mine and just spread mine flat. It comes with 4 white whipped clays, and you get 4 decorative tips. So the first thing that I'm going to actually do is, like I said, I'm going to take these cupcakes out, and I'm going to put them to the side. If I don't like the way this looks and the size of it, then I'll just put those cupcakes back in there, and then I can use a little cake for something else, like maybe for a tier tray or something like that, if I don't like the way it looks in here. But that is what my plan is. So let's go ahead and move this out the way. I'm just going to take the cupcakes out of there in a little bit and get the cake put in there once it is done, so I can show you guys how that comes out. So that's the first thing I'm going to be doing. So that is basically this and this. That's the only thing that I picked up at Michael's. So on top of that, I'm going to be using my hot glue gun. And then over here, I have some ingredients for a cake, so hold tight for that because that's going to be made as well. This one right here is a ribbon that I'm going to put around the cake. And then I'm going to add some fake carrots. You guys have seen the fake carrots. We take you back over here to the stove. I had some Hawaiian food today, so excuse that. I'm going to be going and using a couple of these kind of carrots to go on top of the cake. So you guys will see that on the fake cake. The other thing that I picked up from Michael's today, these are on sale 40% off. These were $2.99. These are the paper straws that have the little gold shamrocks on there. I just thought those were cute. And then I picked up this Easter. This is like a, what do you call this? It's called a bakeware Easter. It's like an Easter cake board. That's what it's called, a cake board. So I picked that up for a couple dollars. And then I picked up these tree bags because I'm going to be doing another baked DIY for you guys for Easter, and I'm going to be using those for that, so you guys have to stay tuned. And then for the little mini cake that I'm making today, let's go ahead and jump into that, because today I'm basically going to be bringing you guys a couple things. I'm going to be bringing you guys a cake, and I'm also going to be bringing you guys a fake cake. So fake cake, real cake, right? St. Patrick's Day cake and a real cake. Oh my gosh, cake, right? So you guys stay tuned for that because I'm going to be doing 2 different cakes. So first off, the first cake that I'm going to do is this super moist vanilla cake. It's a French vanilla cake. I think I told you guys before in some past videos that my favorite cake, box cake, is either the confetti cake, or it is the by Funfetti, or either it is the Betty Crocker French vanilla cake. My kids really love the French vanilla cake. It is super delicious. I'm gonna make this cake today, and I'm going to make it for my St. Patrick's Day cake. So this is something to give you guys some inspiration before the holiday. I did pick up these little bitty pans. These are absolutely adorable. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get, you know, I don't think that one pan is going to be a whole thing of cake. At least I don't think so. But I'm thinking if I fill this one up and then I fill this one up, that should be enough to make a cake. And so even if it's not balanced out, it's, to me, today I'm actually experimenting because I've never used this size pan before, but I thought it would be cute to make some of these little small, like little cake inspirations. Like, I'm gonna make one cake, but I thought the pan would be good because, you know, usually when you make a regular size cake, if you're gonna do like a 2-layer cake, 3-layer cake, you need like 2 or 3 of these pans. But this one was really cute. So this was $8.49, and of course I had a discount coupon, but this was the non-stick round cake, and this one is it says 6 inches. So if you guys are looking for this one, it's just a 6-inch by Celebrated, which is the brand. So I'm gonna take these papers out of here, have a little bit of work to do before I can get started on the baking, but I'm gonna take these papers out. I'm gonna wash these out. I'm gonna be quiet through most of the video. I really am gonna be quiet most of the video, guys. So for those of you guys that are like, oh gosh, she's saying she's gonna be quiet through the video, but she's talking. I am gonna be quiet through the video because I wanna show you guys what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible for you guys, but it's probably gonna be, you know, 30 minutes and under, hopefully 25 minutes. So basically, let me go ahead and get started. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be using the vanilla frosting. I'm just using straight up vanilla frosting, matchy, Betty Crocker. And then I'm gonna be crushing up some Oreos, and that's gonna probably be the first thing that I do. And I'm gonna take like maybe 4 Oreos and just crush them up in that bag. I'm gonna do the first layer of the cake, and then I'm gonna take the second layer of the cake. Before I add the second layer of the cake, I'm gonna throw in the cookies, so that when you cut the cake down the middle, you will see the cookies in the middle. It's gonna be like, basically like an Oreo cake with some green decorative, because I'm gonna use the Favorite Day from Target from the Easter seasonal. And then I'm gonna decorate a little bit, maybe add some more cookie crumbs or crumble on the top. And then I'm gonna be adding a couple gold coins. And then I did have those, I have the little flags that I was gonna use because I was gonna do cupcakes for St. Patrick's Day, but decided to do a cake. So I'm gonna be using some of those and throw those in there as well. So let's go ahead and jump into prepping this cake. And then after I prep the cake and get in the oven, I'm gonna start making my fake cake. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. Let me know down in the comments if you have plans for St. Patrick's Day, if you've done any crafts or you're gonna be doing anything. Do you wear green on St. Patrick's Day? Do you go all out? Let me know down in the comments, and also let me know once the video is done what your favorite part was, if you guys liked the way my cake turned out, or if you guys liked the way the fake or the real cake. Fake or real cake? Yeah, so yeah, let me know which one you guys like. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys turn on your notifications so that you guys don't miss the next videos. I have more videos coming. I have a lot of fun things coming up going into the next couple months, so definitely stay locked in with Leilani. I would love to have you guys be a part of the family, so make sure that you guys definitely subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you guys like this video as well, because it does help to push my videos out for other people to see, and it does help me to grow, and it helps us to have some fun together and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for watching once again, and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay guys, so here is the floral foam that I had. I decided to use this without putting the tip on there. I do have 4 different tips. They give you 4 different decorative tips in this clay. So this is like the thicker one to do like the bigger whipped ones. And then these 3 have like other designs as well, smaller ones. So what I'm gonna do is I just kind of spread it like this on here. I'm gonna be using this Dollar Tree comb and I'm gonna be spreading it out like frosting. This came in a 3-pack and I do have another 2. I'm gonna be using the other one that I used for the carrot cake video. When if you guys haven't seen that one, definitely go check out that video. I did a silicone carrot cake with chocolate chips in it. Turned out really good, and I used this comb. It's kind of like how the professionals bake and kind of, you know, scrape the frosting all the way around the cake. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing with this whipped kind of setting here. So I'm gonna take this comb and I'm just gonna kind of spread it around, and you guys stay tuned for that. Okay guys, here I am. So I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to be doing this. I'm not putting myself on like on a tripod or anything like that, but I'm just going to be doing this kind of like pretty much how Kelly did hers. I know she did not use this. She used like a lightweight spackle. So if you guys have access to a lightweight spackle, or if you want to use a lightweight spackle, you guys are welcome to do that. I'm just going to be basically doing mine like this. I'm going to be using this stuff, this whipped clay. I do have 4 packs of it, so hopefully it will do the job. So I'm just kind of starting off with the top. So of course, like I'm just kind of spreading it around the top, as you guys can see, just kind of frosting the top of it. I want to be able to hold on to at least one of the packs so that I'm able to, you know, kind of put some decorative sparks to it. So I want to do that. So now I'm going to go in, pretty much did the top. Just want to kind of get it, you know, you want it to look like a real cake, you know, you want to make it look like a real cake basically. So I still have some left, which is nice. So I'm just going to go in around the side. You guys can see that? And I'm just going to kind of go around. I'm trying to be careful not to get it on my clothes because I did not put anything around me. So this is basically what I'm doing. So I'm just going all the way around it like this. I'm going to go all the way around it and get that spackle all the way around the little cake, the fake cake. Okay guys, so I am all done with the faux cake. So this is how it turned out. I used that whipping clay and I just kind of like did a decorative around it to try to give it some volume, and this is how the cake is looking. So let me know what you guys are thinking. I did go all the way around the cake, just pretty much like frosted it all the way around. There's some sprinkles in the front of it and kind of like on the side, but this is pretty much how it looks. I think it does look like a real cake. And just so you guys know, if you're wondering what I use for sprinkles, you guys can go to different shops on Etsy and get fake sprinkles, but I just use real sprinkles. So this is the carrot sprinkle mix that I use, and I do use the real sprinkles because these are really hard and they're not going to soften up. And then you can also get some of the spray from Michael's, and you can actually spray your items so that it preserves the real stuff that's on there. And I do have a couple items like over the years that have like real sprinkles on it, and they have held up. I mean, some of the sprinkles might fall off, but for the most part, this little cake will hold up for as many years as I want to keep it. You just have to spray it to preserve it. Pretty much the same stuff that you spray on like rugs outside to keep them from like getting jacked up from like the rain and the weather and the elements. Same thing for the cake. So you can just pretty much go to Michael's and ask for the spray for that. And that is pretty much it, guys. So that's it on that. So that's done with a little mini fake cake. Okay, so on the real cake, let's have a conversation about the real cake. So the real cake is definitely a project because I don't want it to burn. So you guys know, I told you guys this is pretty much going to be a project because I have never made a mini cake in a pan like this. And yes, this pan is hot. If you guys are wondering me touching it, it is hot. So basically what I did was I took this cake and I had to put it back in the oven because it was not, you know, it did not cook in the middle. So you guys can kind of see how in the middle it is. The cake is done in the middle now, but it was not done in the middle. So I told you guys I have to play around with this new style of cake because I have never made a mini cake like this before. So I have to kind of play around with it. But see how it looks funny in the middle because it was uncooked in the center. So that's pretty much the situation on that. But the cake is pretty much done at this point in the middle. It's cooked all the way through, which is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these cool off. And then I'm going to decorate them and get these all prepped up. Now I do have another one, actually 2 more of those combs. And so I'm gonna be using this one that I used on the carrot cake one. The other one that I had, I put it inside of here. So you guys know this is a 2. So I'm not using that same one that I used for the crafting. I will be putting, you know, using two different situations for that. So I'm just gonna put this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take those cakes and let them cool, put them together, and then I'm gonna decorate them, and I will be done with my St. Patrick's Day cake. Okay guys, so with this cake, it just was so crazy how it turned out, but I've never baked with this small size cake like that, so I just cut the tops off of both of them. I cut the tops off of both of them. I just put them on this paper towel. I'm letting them cool right now, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decorate both layers. I'm gonna put them together. They should be fine once I actually decorate, you know, ice both of them. They should be fine. So let's go ahead and see what happens when the two cakes cool off. They're definitely cooling right now. So we're gonna see how they turn out. Yeah, so stay tuned. So this is how the cake turned out, and it definitely was a pain in the butt to make in those little bitty pans. I will use them again, but it was really, really hard to do. So because it didn't bake right, I just think next time, instead of putting it at 350 for a 6-inch round cake, which is what those pan sizes are, instead of baking the cake at 350, I went down to 300 once it already was like not cooked to the center. So of course this was like an experiment. It was definitely my first time using this particular size. So now I know when I bake with those, just to cook it slow, just to bake it slow. So about 250. I'll try that next time and see how it comes out. But I think the little cake, you know, turned out pretty good. It's pretty much a French vanilla cake with just vanilla frosting. And of course I added my additions as far as the flavoring to kind of give it more of a boost of flavor. And then I just crunched up the Oreo cookies, the whole cookie with the cream inside and everything. Because why not? Most people just do the chocolate part of the cookie, but I did the whole thing because why not? It's an Oreo cookie. So it's basically like a French vanilla Oreo cake. So let me know down in the comments if you guys like the way it's turned out. It definitely started off a little bit crazy, but I wanted to show you guys the whole exact, you know, video, the whole thing all the way through. Wanted to show you guys how it turned out. The fake cake turned out good. I think this cake turned out great too. I think my husband will definitely eat some of this cake. I don't put any sprinkles on it this time, so he does not like when I make cakes with sprinkles, and sprinkles is like my happy thing, but I felt like for the St. Patrick's Day cake, this is like simple and plain, just, you know, perfect for a decorative cake. So if you guys got some inspiration from this video, even though it was a little trying and a little bit of chaos, let me know down in the comments, and let me know once again if you guys are deciding if you're going to be, you know, doing anything in particular for St. Patrick's Day, baking, if you do anything, if you wear green, if you do all that stuff. I do all the above, and I will be bringing you guys a tiered tray video as well. It'll probably be tied in with my actual St. Patrick's Day video, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a fun collaboration. It's going to be great. Surprise, surprise. But I will definitely be working on that, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.